This show is part of the Drowning Man Podcast Network. Visit drowningmanpodcasts.com.
Fuck twit to that. Twit, dick.
No, I'm not part of this musical group anymore. We have creative differences.
What do you mean? That's not.
No,
That's what dicks look like. They come. They have like two segments, and they're connected by a thin part in between.
Yeah.
And you break them apart for twice the fun.
No.
There's a semi-liquid inside.
Yeah.
No.
And a wafer. That's what makes it hard.
Okay, that's just science.
The waiver is important so you don't get in trouble.
The waiver is important to get in trouble.
Shut up.
It's just science.
Signed and dated.
Signed and dated.
I wish. We are recording?
Yes.
We are? Are we recording? We are recording, are we? I am recorded. You are recording.
Recording, are we? Stop it.
All right.
Okay.
Let's get things started.
Oh, yeah.
I need to drink more water.
Yes, you should, shall.
And eat more bread.
Did.
Did you bring any?
No, I wish I did.
What the fuck, Will?
I know. I shouldn't have mentioned it. I'm sorry.
What the fuck, Will?
I love you.
I know. Get in line.
It's love.
You're wasting all the time. Another hour gone. Did you hear the chime? You're wasting all the time.
Thursday, July
12 and 7.
2018.
Some year, I don't know, whatever. I don't know why we invite Will.
I don't either.
Guys, I think
Just
the
to test
office next door was
mechanical limits of our equipment.
Yep.
murdering several cats.
The thing has a high end. You therefore must test it so you know where it is.
The best part of Will screaming to the mic was how he cupped it with both hands and drew it near.
Usually that's a John.
Practicing his sounding.
Hello, and welcome to Wasting All the Time.
A podcast.
My name is Dave,
I'm John.
Hi, I'm Cody.
and returning once again, you can't deny it, it's Will Reed.
That would be me.
Welcome, Will.
William Q.
Hey.
Readington III.
Still not my name.
Really?
Nope.
How you changed it?
It will happen.
At some point.
It will
It
happen.
will be a thing.
Yeah. That was the joke that both of us addressed, and you smashed with a fucking siege hammer. Good job, John. That was good.
John?
That's good.
He brought the right equipment.
No, Will, hold on. We need to talk. John,
Yeah.
John, stop playing with things.
I like.
John, focus.
I'm uncomfortable.
Stop playing with the things and deal with reality.
Okay.
John,
Yeah.
It's a tall
you
order.
did a thing. Cody described it. How do you feel about that?
I don't feel good about it.
Okay. What are you going to do about that in the future? Are you going to do it? Are you going to do that thing
Yeah.
that Cody described?
But this time
Okay.
I'm gonna do it while Cody's dead.
Okay.
Take your fucking time.
Remember, folks, you can vote on your favorite thing. Because that's just one of mine. That just happened right now.
This is an improv podcast, and
Probably.
we're going to do several scenes
Sure.
in different segments, playing different games and doing different things.
Dave.
Yeah, what
We
Cody?
should do a segment.
All right, let's pick one randomly. The first one that we're supposed to do. Here it goes.
Twitter shins.
My balls are so rapid.
It bodes well for Will that speed impresses the ladies. Welcome to Twitter Shin Rapidballs, where we find the top 3 tweets on the entire internet or blogosphere, and Will looks like he's about to punch me. I propose them to our pundits. They give us the insight, and you walk away smarter, happier, more enlightened, and potentially slightly more aroused. Number 3 from Grapes Emoji. It's all this name is Grapes Emoji. God. I can't even read his fucking Twitter. Extra GIR. I don't know. Fuck it. Who picks these tweets? That's right, me. Is Bam Bam on JB's body with 5 question marks? Will.
Hey, purple bunches, listen up. Bam Bam, yeah, he goes from bedrock and he's all up on JB's body. It's all crazy like. It's like, well, bam, bam. You know what I'm saying? Shit.
Shitting saying. Thanks, Will. Rebuttal, Dave, rebuttal.
What up, Grape? Guess what? Is Bam Bam on JB's body? Yeah. JB's body's got all of them on there. He's got Bam Bam. He's got the other one. He's got the Fred and the Wilma and all of them. They're all on JB's body, just hanging around, doing their thing, working on his rocks.
Thanks, Dave. That was awkward and innuendo-laden. John, counter rebuttal.
Yes, after the accident, there was only a few pieces of Bam Bam left, and so we grafted them onto JB's body, and I think it's gone quite well. JB didn't have a head anymore, and so we put Bam Bam's head on JB's body, and so now it's a very interesting thing because JB, while not as strong as Bam Bam in his prime, is much larger, and so it's an interesting contrast having this very small head on a large body that thinks it's stronger than it is. It's fascinating, and I think we're going to see some very interesting things.
That was a special kind of demented. Thank you, John. Number 2 from Rocket Queen at Brian Aplatanos.
It's Brianna.
Shut up, Brianna Aplatanos.
No.
Shut up at Brianna Platanos. Thank you. Why do people hate on Scorpios so much? Every time I tell someone that I am one, they are like, oh, boy, I don't understand. John.
Oh, people don't like Scorpios because they don't like scorpions either. And so they confuse the two, even though they're very different. You see, scorpions are just doing what comes naturally to them. As members of the animal kingdom, they go forward, they sting things with their venomous tails, and the things die. Scorpios, on the other hand, have a choice, and they choose to be psychopaths like you and like me. It's a very special kind of thing, and you should be proud to be a Scorpio. Come down to the lab sometime. We'll vivisect something.
Spookish. John makes me want to vomit. Dave, rebuttal.
What up, Rocket Queen? Guess what? Hey, I got some hot tips for you when it comes to Scorpios and everything, etc. Make like the Disney Ice Queen lady and let it go, because it is nothing that does anything for you. It's all self-fulfilling prophecy and looking into things be further than they actually go, and it's all an illusion in 3D.
I can see the wheels turning in Dave's head. It was magnificent. Will, counter rebuttal.
Okay, Rocket Queen, blasting off in the atmosphere as you do. Let me get real serious for you. Let me get down here, your level. You see, people, they don't care one way or other about Scorpios. They just don't like you. Peace.
Even for me, that's mean.
Will, throwing so much shade you could fight under it like it's arrows.
It's hot here. I need some shade.
And the top #1 tweet on the entire internet, at Petra. There's a period there I have to emphasize. At Petra. Nope. Petra. Period. At Benzie. So if we're finally getting a proper version of Lake Effect Kid, would it be pre-hiatus fob or post-hiatus William?
Listen, fancy way to say rock.
Oh, Petra.
Thank you, Cody. You see, the fob is all an illusion. The fob is in your mind. The fob doesn't go post anything or pre-anything. It is simply just is. So where you are is where you're at, and that's where you're sitting, or standing, or lying down, or drowning. I'm sorry.
Will's not sorry. He's talking about your butt because you're sitting down. Dave, rebuttal.
Hey, what up, Petra? Guess what? It doesn't matter whether you're standing, sitting, falling, swimming, stunning, swimming again, and drowning in the end, really, because you're not so good and you ate 20 minutes ago. And that's also not true. But I know you're into Fall Out Boy, but I am not.
It's Dave talking about your stunning, and then he hates on your music choices. John, counter rebuttal.
Well, I must confess that I am a big fan of the Fall Out Boy. It's one of my creature's favorite bands, and I've kind of gotten into it as a result of that. And it's quite good. We've gone to a few concerts, and I really am excited about the upcoming EP. And I think it's going to be excellent. I think definitely post hiatus, they're going to make it mesh with what the band is doing now, as opposed to what it would have been back then. I think it's going to be really excellent, unless you don't like the post hiatus Fall Out Boy, in which case you're a poser piece of trash.
John likes their later stuff. And this has been your up to date, shade throwing, dramatic ass episode of
Rapidballs.
That's fucking.
Love it.
I know absolutely nothing about Fall Out Boy.
How in the world did John's creepy ass character become the least creepy person at the end?
It was when Dave threw in stunning as like this portmanteau of like standing and or something, but it's like you were awkwardly trying to compliment. You're sitting, so just stunning, swimming again. It was like you had to throw that in there and then quickly talk over it, but it created this dramatic character.
And then it was just at the end, it was like, I don't care for that.
Yeah, they just throw it all away.
Throw it all away.
He took us there and pushed us off that cliff.
Yeah.
Hey, let's move it right along.
Please.
Why don't we?
Ooh, John, do you have a question for Dave?
Yeah, I
Do you think he would know the answer?
He usually does.
Awesome. Oh, John, what day is it?
I don't know. I'm gonna ask Dave though. Dave.
Yeah. What's
Dave. Will wants to ask a question. Can I ask a question for Will?
You want to be sure, you can be liaison.
Yeah. What day is it?
Today?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I'm glad you asked, because I happen to have a resource here. A resource available. It is the National Day Calendar, which is at nationaldaycalendar.com. Com.
No more of those jokes.
And according to them, today is National Hot Dog Day.
It's a wiener.
That was so cringy, like as you said it.
Well, grab your buns and let's read on.
Grab your buns and let's get happy.
Do I have to grab my buns?
Yes.
The National Hot Dog and Sausage Council has designated July as Hot Dog Month. And for 2017, this is out of date.
No!
Shit.
2017 is next year.
We're so early.
They didn't pay their fees.
They didn't.
They're not an organization.
It does say that it changes annually, and this is not up to date. I'm so sorry, but we're going to go with it anyway.
Guys,
Let's cast your mind back to 360-something days ago.
Now
we're there.
Done.
Okay. As of today, Wednesday, July 19th, it's National Hot Dog Day.
Yay!
I relish it.
Probably.
Here's a strangely formatted, indented, called out sentence.
Hold on. From TNDC?
Indeed.
It's the first time I've used that acronym.
Over 25 million hot dogs are sold at baseball stadiums each year.
For only $12 each.
Back to a standard paragraph. Here we go. Whether they are grilled, boiled, broiled, pan-fried, rotisserie cooked on a stick over a campfire, or any other way, hot dogs are a favorite summertime staple.
So good.
They're loved by children and adults alike,
Whoa.
plain or garnished, with one or a combination of mustard,
ketchup, onions, mayonnaise, relish,
Why?
cheese, bacon, chili, or sauerkraut. On May 31st, 2012, a world record was set for the most expensive hot dog. The
What?
California Capital City Dog sold for $145.49 at Capital Dog in Sacramento, California.
It's an
Represent.
embarrassment.
Local boys.
The California Capital City Dog features bulleted list.
Yes.
A grilled 18-inch all beef in natural casing frank from Chicago.
Ooh.
Served on a fresh baked herb and oil focaccia roll spread with white truffle butter, then
The
grilled.
cigarette.
That's where it comes from.
Topped with whole grain mustard from France, garlic and herb mayonnaise.
Herb? Such a tool.
Sauteed chopped shallots.
Shallots.
Organic mixed baby greens, maple syrup.
Made from real baby.
Marinated / fruitwood smoked uncured bacon from New Hampshire.
Surprised the maple syrup wasn't from Canada.
Oh, Canada.
Chopped tomatoes. Sweetened dried cranberries. Chopped tomato.
They're formatting stuff here.
Wait, we had chopped tomato and chopped tomato?
Shallots.
Mhm. No, chopped tomatoes, sweetened
chopped
dried
tomato?
cranberries, chopped tomato.
I think you mean chopped tomato.
There's two of them.
Chopped. Expensive moose cheese from Sweden. Whichever one's
Wait,
expensive.
Did you say moose cheese?
Yes, that's what I said.
Moose cheese is a thing?
It's expensive as well.
Yeah.
Well, some of them
Canada?
are. You can get expensive ones from Sweden. Basil olive oil / pear cranberry coconut balsamic vinaigrette and ground
Coconut
peppercorn.
what? Coconut what, Dave?
Coconut balsamic vinaigrette.
Balsamic?
Balsamic.
Balsamic?
Balsamic.
There you go.
That's what I said.
There's two
You
L's
said that
now.
at least 2 of the times.
Balsamic. I said it every time, just like that.
From Balsama.
From Basalma.
Balsam.
Proceeds from the sale of each 3-pound super dog were donated to the Shriners Hospitals for Children.
Yay, Shriners and children.
Here comes another weirdly indented called out sentence.
You gotta read it weirdly.
7-Eleven sells the most grilled hot dogs in North America. 100 million annually.
Hot damn.
That's a lot of hot dogs.
Stop. Stop.
How to observe.
I'll stab
How
you.
long are they? 7 or 11?
No, penis length
I
joke.
wish. I don't.
Oh, that was.
Have
that
a
in a
hot dog.
weird direction.
Have a hot dog. Whatever Cody said, ignore it. Have a hot dog and post on social media using
Thanks, Dad.
hashtag National Hot Dog Day to encourage others to join in.
I would like to know about the history of this day.
Will, I will tell you. The National Hot Dog and Sausage Council created National Hot Dog Day.
Council.
That was the first
Yes.
line of the article.
I missed that. I was drunk.
You were drunk at the time. The first National Hot Dog Day was established in 1991 to coincide with a hot dog lunch on Capitol Hill every year on the third Wednesday in July.
Every year. Too many dates.
Okay, so maybe it's supposed to be the third Wednesday in July,
Is there not one this year?
in which case it was yesterday.
Yay! Happy Dick Day, Hot Dog Day. Sorry, I guess.
Happy July 19th.
There you go.
Thank you, Will.
Hashtag National Hot Dog Day.
Share your wiener on social media.
So there's a couple things that could be pulled from that. You know, the fact that there is a council for hot dogs and sausages.
I like the world record.
The idea of a really friggin' overexpensive common item.
Mhm.
Something that just gets sold a lot.
Council common item sold a lot.
I hereby convene this meeting of the Dark Hot Dog Council.
So shall it be.
All our buns are in.
Gentlemen,
Yes.
you know the stakes.
No steaks here, just hot dogs.
All
Or
right.
steak dogs.
Right, yes.
That's blasphemy and you know it.
We'll wrap them in meat stuffs.
It toes the line, Christopheles.
You know as well as I that the dogs must be made through the darkest of meat arts.
And steak does not follow that prefixure. Sorry, great dark wiener, please continue.
This is why I don't print agendas.
It was Christopheles' fault. He started talking about
Christopheles?
steak dogs, which are unholy.
Sam,
I am
shut up.
I just sent you a wiener pic.
I don't. Oh, is that sour cream? See, he did it again. He did it again.
I see. All right, now I've convened this meeting of the Dark Council of Hot Dogs
Right.
to deal with this problem we have, which is that people are starting to think that all hot dogs need to be all beef, and we know this is not true.
But the sacred texts.
The sacred texts say, "Lo, unto the casing you shall stuff all those bits of offal deemed unsightly to the eyes of man and God alike."
Yes, which some of the senior council have interpreted to mean only bits of beef.
Okay, yeah, so that's not right. It's not right. It's not how we've interpreted it.
The senior council, though.
All right, well, I outrank the senior council, so fuck them, all right?
Right, but it's parliamentary. You're more of a prime minister than a president.
All right, so they're wrong. I'm right. We should do it the right way, the way we've been doing it for 2,000 years. By the way, that's how long these fuckers have been around.
Seconded.
That wasn't a motion.
I made the motion then.
With that weird
You
bit.
can't second your own motion.
Well, I just did the motion now, so you can second it.
Why would I second your motion?
Because you're going to suck a butt.
That's not on the agenda. Why did you print these?
Who printed agendas? Who fucking printed agendas?
It was Christopheles.
Christopheles, I've told you.
There
No
was a
agendas.
sale at Kinko's.
We can't leave a paper trail.
They make nice hats when you fold them. Like this.
We can make that out of blank pieces of paper. Or hot dog wrappers.
But look, it spells wiener when I fold it like this.
It does. Christopheles has his moments.
All right, all in favor of...
Sorry, boss, I'm late. Sorry. The printer was all backed up, and that took me a long time. I brought the agendas for you. Sorry.
Maxidornamalius.
Yeah?
Hey, Dorney.
What is your excuse this time?
The boss said the printer was all backed up. Someone had put mustard in it instead of toner.
Right, I asked you... Right, you said that already.
Yeah.
Mustard
But
print.
I asked you for what the excuse was.
But isn't a reason
Not
better?
what was the stupid-ass fucking reason why you couldn't be here on time to provide the tie-breaking
sorry.
vote
Sorry.
on this council.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
quorum.
Maxidorcales.
I'm sorry. Okay, fine. My dog ate my homework.
Truth at last.
Hey, Max,
Oh.
have a hot dog for $150.
I got him.
World record!
What's on it?
Fuck him.
It's a hot dog. You put whatever you want on it.
Yeah, remember the condiment bar?
Yeah.
You're new. It's okay.
What makes it so expensive?
The fact that I charged it.
Oh, wow.
That's the
Evil makes it that expensive.
Did you stuff a sausage casing with evil again?
A little bit.
Isn't it supposed to be awful, not evil?
Yeah, it's supposed to be awful.
It's supposed to be all beef.
It's not supposed to be all beef.
The senior council has to
The
clean.
senior council
can I-
can suck a bag of dicks.
Oh.
The most expensive of wieners.
Hourly rate. I think it needs to be left there.
Yeah, we fucking got loose on that shit.
Yeah, I don't want to touch that anymore.
I was so pleased by how
Is that what your girlfriend says?
I was so pleased by how pleased you were with how I started the scene.
Because immediately I was about to go, the Dark Council of Sausage and Wieners is like, we are gathered. And you're like, the Dark Council. I was like, oh my God, that's exactly what I was thinking. It was so great. Nicely done.
All right, folks. Now that is out of the way and you know exactly how the sausage is made,
Oh, and you wish you didn't.
let's move it right along to the next segment.
And now it's time for
Things what got sent us.
You bloody wankers!
Cody, take it away.
Okay. This is, I'm going to guess, a listener suggested scene because apparently the subject line was too much trouble to fill out. This is from our weird friend Butt Stuff. That's what's in the name line. I'm not even joking you.
Weird is accurate. So is friend.
Butt Stuff. You guys are drunk kids brainstorming business ideas.
Oh, God.
That's the best of both worlds.
Okay, everyone's got the Jägermeister.
Okay. I've got what's
You got the Jägermeister?
It's Jägermeister.
The Jägermeister.
My dad killed a German once, and as he told me, he's dead when he died.
He did.
My dad, not the German.
Whoa.
Yeah. Okay.
Your dad died, but I saw him last week.
No, he killed a guy.
Yeah, a German.
Oh.
He killed a German.
Yeah.
For the
Yeah,
the
exactly.
drink?
So we should honor that death with a business plan.
That's a good plan.
Okay.
I second the motion.
You're just shut up.
We should have a business
I want one.
where we go around also
That's a good
killing
one.
Nazis.
That's a good one.
I want to kill germs.
I
On
want
a
to wear
video
cotton
game.
candy as wigs.
That's a better idea.
What
Like
if we
cotton
do
candy?
Cotton candy wigs, so when you get hungry, you can eat your hair.
What if we do both? We wear cotton candy wigs
Oh.
and we kill germs.
Oh, hello. My name is Louie, and I'm here to sell you the cotton
You're
candy
very
wig today.
You're very fancy, Louis.
And here it is. It's what's the calendar? It's Halloween Day, and guess what? I've got fake spiders in my wig, and that's really I'm so frustrated to pull my hair out,
You
and
did.
then I.
Okay,
That's
Louis.
a good
Can it
pitch.
kill
I
Nazis?
thought we were killing germs.
I want to, but first it's a wig day.
That's because it's Halloween Day. What if
You look like Blanche from the Golden Girls.
Did I do that on purpose?
She was the sexy one, my dad says.
your dad? Never mind.
Aren't dads full of inspiration and wisdom?
Except for mine. He's full of alcohol.
Oh,
That's where I got all the Jagger, mister.
Chicken Mister is pretty tasty but harsh.
Like my dad. Oh, wait, hold on. I went a direction I did not intend.
I heard that.
I don't like it because it tastes like black licorice.
Damn it, I'm 0 for 2. What if we had a product that made black licorice?
Jinx!
I wasn't done, but that's a good jinx.
You
You have to give him a soda, he jinxed you.
Yeah.
Okay.
What if we had a product that
Okay.
made black... I thought you were going to say it at the same time as me again.
What if we had a product that made black licorice again?
Taste like
my
Mister.
Jiggers.
And tables.
And I don't know if I chewed on a table once. My mom got mad.
That was a long time ago.
Yeah, you can still see the
But see, there's a
You see the
demand
tooth marks.
for it. People are eating tables, and they're not letting us eat the tables, so therefore we need to fill the demand.
Yeah.
A table that's made out of wood that's made out of chocolate.
Hello, my name is Samuel, and I'm going to sell you a chalk table today. It's made out of chocolate, it's made out of wood. And if you want to have a dinner on it, you can do that.
Yeah,
And
you
it
got it
can
wrong.
be your dinner, too.
You got it wrong. It's wood that's made out of chocolate, not chocolate that's made out of wood.
Okay, I'll start over. Hello, my name is Sam, and
Hi,
I'm here
Sam.
today to sell you a table that's made out of
You're
wood
so
that's
good
made
at
out of
selling
chocolate.
things.
And if you listen for a second, I'll have a fun story
1
for you.
second up.
Okay, once upon a time, there was sat down for a dinner time at a table, and there was no food, but I ate the table, and you can too.
But gosh, Sam, does it kill Nazis?
I thought we were killing
Let's
germs.
do it.
It's a deal.
One time, my dad came home from the bowling alley, sober, and he had advice for me. He said, sometimes despair is all you can ask for.
You can drink from bowling balls.
Is your dad ever coming back?
Hello, my name is Frank, and I'm going to sell you a bowling ball that's really a cup, and you can drink from it if you want to. Beverage supplied separately.
Surprise. What if it was a bowling ball surprise that you bowled with it and it went and it turned into a clown that gave you a drink?
Drink your nutrients and be Armstrong at the same time with clowns.
My arms are pretty strong. I picked up a cat once.
And
Wait. Sorry, wait, he has an idea.
Okay.
Do it.
Can I?
Do your idea.
I gotta throw up.
Oh.
Okay. You want to do it now, or?
I think I want to throw up a little bit now,
Okay.
and then a little bit later,
Okay.
and then a lot in the morning.
Okay.
That's it.
Cool.
Can
What
you
was
sell
your
that?
idea?
Can you sell that, Sam?
No.
Hello, my name is Sally, and I want to tell you about throwing ups. Guess what?
I'm interested in this
It's,
product.
Reduce, reuse, recycle, and you can have your food again.
I don't. Ooh.
I don't know the angle on this one, guys.
Do you know the Jaeger on it?
Put the Jaeger
In the mister.
in the mist.
No, put it in my cup. It's empty.
Put me down for 5.
You can count to 5.
I want to throw ups too.
I want to throw up.
I'm a throw up kid.
And now they can't sue us because they're out of business.
This was fun. We should do it. Yeah. Or more times.
It's still more Jagger, mister. Thanks, butt stuff. That was a thing that happened.
You made it.
Kind of dark.
Kind of dark. Underage drinking. Don't do it, kids. Drink responsibly. Or don't drink responsibly. Wait till you're old. Wait till you're really old. Like 21.
And then go buck wild.
Go fucking tick ass.
Do butt stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Where you go make improv scenes where your children pretending to be drunk to create business plans.
This is a Questionnaise from your dad. Thanks, your dad. I want to surprise this hip lady I know in the bedroom. What advice can you kids give me? I want to be fly or sick and show off those mad skills. We're proud of you. Thanks, Dad. Thanks, your dad.
Wow. To think that today's the day. You finally hear that.
Not only that, your dad is proud of me in the bedroom. The first time for everything, I guess.
Hi, kid. My dad said that 2 or 3 times before in my life.
Your dad's proud of you in the bedroom?
Yeah.
Nice.
It's like, Dave, your mom and I want to do some stuff, and we want to shake things up in the bedroom. What do you got for me?
Well, if you want to be fly, I recommend getting a sex swing.
A sex swing.
Mm-hmm.
What is a sex swing?
It's a hanging device
Right.
that one enters.
Like my genitals? I stick my genitals in this sex swing.
Yeah, Dad. Yeah, that's kind of it. But you
All
you
right.
put the whole body in there and then you swing. It's like a swing for a person, like at a park, but for adults. And the idea is that the motion enhances lovemaking.
So I fly by my genitals on this sex swing. And that sounds
Dad.
sounds fly. That sounds fly.
Yeah, I think you're getting it, Dad.
All right.
Now, if you want to be sick, then I recommend you get into a little bit of role playing, and you get like a nurse costume, doctor costume, stethoscope, a clipboard, all that kind of thing, and then you play doctor.
John, do you have any experience with sex swings and role playing?
In that order.
A little bit, but I want to refocus the conversation on
John's going with his idea.
mad skills.
Okay. We're shifting.
So what you're going to want to do is you want to put all your points into dexterity and constitution.
God damn it.
Because what that's going to do, that is going to give you agility and stamina, which are the most important things for impressing your lady, who I assume is our mom. And she
mom.
deserves the best.
Right.
She really does. And so dexterity, Constitution. You don't want to go overboard on the strength. Okay. That's going to be, that's a lot of times it's just too much, and you can achieve the same thing with good dexterity and constitution. So that's what you're going to want to do with your mad skills. You want to get for sure skill focus, seduction, because that's going to give you the foreplay game. Okay, so you want to really put some points into that, and yeah, just take 20, every chance you can.
John, I got to point out a critical flaw in your reasoning. Seduction is charisma based, and you did not tell them to take charisma.
Ooh.
Oh, well, I assumed that strength would be the dump stat.
You gotta have wisdom is your dump stat because you gotta forget that shit. Just go to town. Do you think ladies are going like, oh, a 7 strength? Woo! I gotta fan myself. No.
We're also talking about your dad here, though.
Oh, that's true. My dad's pretty strong. Your dad's pretty strong.
True.
Is your dad pretty strong, Dave and or Will?
Yeah.
He is pretty strong.
Yeah.
Okay.
Very stubborn. Well, I'm going to add to that. I'm going to say that in the system that I roll in, those are more stats than skills. So the skill you're going to want is writing.
Yeah, boy.
Wait. Is that RID or WRIT?
RID.
Yeah.
Writing.
That's the one.
Writing. And also use rope.
Always the rope.
Oh, total
Thanks,
slow
Dad.
rope. Thanks, your dad. And thank you. A very special thank you to whoever sent it. To your dad. Thank you, your dad. Dave already said that. Thank you, your dad.
Shall we move it right along?
Let's right along move it now.
Okay, well, let's do so by stopping everything to listen to this.
To listen to what, Dave?
Hey there, friendos. You're probably having a doozy of a time listening to this latest podcast. And you may be thinking to yourself, how can I get involved in this hilarious experience? Well, I'll tell you. First off, you can go to wastingallthetime.com/contact for listener-suggested scenes and questionnaise. But you better believe that there's way more than that. You can email us at timewastepod@gmail.com. You can find us on Twitter @timewastepod. You can even hit us up on Facebook at, you guessed it, facebook.com/timewastepod. You can even call the hotline. That's right, you can call us directly and leave us voice messages at area code 916-235-3337. Once again, 916-235-3337. There you go. Now, you too can reach out and make yourself a part of podcast history with me, Dave, John, and whatever amazing and hilarious guests we may have on at any given time. Thanks very much for listening, and enjoy the rest of the show.
And we're back. Now you know.
Oh, thank you.
And don't forget, you can find Wasting All the Time on your Alexa Echo device by saying, hey, Alexa, play podcast Wasting All the Time. And she'll say, looking for latest episode. And then she'll play the latest episode.
And she will stream pure happiness into your ear holes.
And after she's done with that, she'll just go on to the next. So if you say next, she'll keep playing Wasting All the Time till all your time is wasted. Or she breaks.
Yeah, I don't know if this is kosher or not, but maybe ask her to play Catch Me Up.
I tried.
You mean the amazing podcast
No,
by
it plays a little clip. You need probably a bigger library.
It'll happen.
I tried.
It'll happen.
Are you referencing Catch Me Up, the podcast by David Jack Patterson?
That's me.
You mean the one that's on the Drowning Man Network?
That's
the Drowning Man Podcast Network.
That's the one.
You don't say.
I didn't say. Wait, I did.
Benedict Wilhelm Rod.
That is my name.
DrowningManPodcasts.com. All right, let's move it right along to a little segment wherein we discuss the world at large, or at least a small part of it.
Florida man asks cops to make sure his meth is up to speed.
Oh, speed is a drug.
Investigators at the Putnam County Sheriff's
Spelling
Office
bee.
in Florida
Spelling
don't
bee. Spelling bee. Spelling bee.
Are you okay, Cody?
No, that's the. Oh, I thought Putnam County was a fake place. Okay, I'm done.
Okay.
Investigators at the Putnam County Sheriff's Office in Florida don't meth around.
With spelling bees.
Douglas Peter Kelly found that out the hard way on Tuesday when he purchased some crystal meth from his dealer that he thought wasn't exactly up to speed.
Oh, 2 in a row.
Yeah.
Same joke. Still good.
Fearing a ripoff,
5
the
seconds.
49-year-old contacted the sheriff's office saying that he wanted the drugs tested because he had a, quote, bad reaction, according to the smoking gun.
According to the smoking.
Investigators said Kelly wanted to, quote, press charges against the person who sold him the illegal drug a week earlier. So the drug unit detectives invited him to come in and have the contraband tested, according to the South Florida Sun Sentinel.
Oh.
It's what he wanted.
Kelly then drove to the sheriff's office and allegedly gave detectives a crystal-like substance wrapped in aluminum foil that tested positive for methamphetamine.
Oh my God.
That positive test had negative results for Kelly, who was arrested on charges of possession of methamphetamine and taken next door to the Putnam County Jail. He was released Wednesday afternoon on $2,500 bond. The sheriff's office posted Kelly's arrest on Facebook with this reminder.
Oh boy.
Remember, our detectives are always ready to assist anyone who believes they were misled in their illegal drug purchase.
Did they ever answer his question? Is this?
I mean, it
is
tested
this meth?
positive. So
it is meth, right?
it wasn't 100% bad. He didn't sound like sugar.
Right.
Is that what you would confuse meth for? I don't do drugs. Wow. There's so many ways around that. There's so many ways around screwing over a dealer who you thought screwed you over.
Take it to the cops. I've been wronged.
Yeah.
You know, I heard a very similar story not all that long ago about someone where a drug deal didn't go down and the guy just took his money and didn't give him the drugs.
Oh.
And so he went and flagged down a cop and told him, this guy just stole my money. I was trying to buy things and he took my money. And the cop ended up arresting both of them.
I was going to say, at that point, if I was the cop, I'd be like, things, huh? Thanks, buddy. And then go get that guy. But if you can get both of them, why the fuck not?
I was trying to buy shoes. Shoes. Wink.
Made of
Wink.
meth.
I don't think he even had any shoes to sell. I think he might have been selling the drugs.
Drugs
And
made
so
of
I
meth.
said, no, thank you. No drugs for me, just shoes. And he took the money and he left.
Is that correct? Is that the statement you're going with?
Yeah, that's the statement.
Now, the shoes that you wish to purchase, what size, style were they? Color?
I wear a 9.5.
Mm-hmm.
Either wide or regular. It depends on the cut of the shoe. And they were supposed to be like a nice pair of boat shoes.
Yes.
Hey, Mickey. Hey, Mickey. Who's your friend?
This is Officer Peterson.
Hey, Peter Offerson. So
Hello.
I have those shoes for you.
You have the shoes after all?
I have those shoes that you
Oh.
wanted.
Yeah.
Hi, officer.
I notice you're saying the word shoes rather long.
Yes, 'cause-
Is there an interesting way of spelling that?
Yes, it's got a W and it's got several H's. So, what brand of shoes would you like? I have crystal shoes. I have black tar shoes.
Well, I already gave you my money, so I think you owe me some shoes.
Right. We've established this.
Yeah.
What kind of shoes?
Well, I wanted the boat shoes.
Officer, could you plug your ears for a minute?
Indeed. I shall also turn around.
Is boat shoes the black tar heroin or is that the crystal meth?
It's... Wait, you have black tar heroin?
I told you that. That was the deal. It's a buy one, get one.
Can I turn around?
Do you know what black tar heroin is?
I believe it is the drugs.
Okay, then don't turn around.
Very
Yet.
well.
Okay. Do you... Yeah.
So I could get the boat shoes and the black tar heroin?
Well, the black tar heroin is the... Oh, he's turning around. That's the boat shoes is the black tie heroin. The loafers are the other drug I had mentioned.
I'm beginning to suspect something odd is going on.
Okay, remember. Okay, turn back around, officer.
Shall I take my fingers out of my ears?
Yes, even though you look very handsome with ear fingers.
Oh, thank you.
Officer, I think we have everything worked out, actually. I'm gonna go ahead and buy the shoes and the heroin from him. Because those are, because I need the shoes, but the heroin sounds fun.
That was the
Well, as long as your money situation is cleared up, it seems everything's fine here.
Yeah, commerce continues.
And I'll take some of that black tar heroin as well.
Do you want some black star heroin? I have a lot of that.
No. Good God, no. I'm gonna have to take you in for that.
Oh, are you a plant?
Yes, I'm a poppy.
I honestly was not sure if Will was going to, like, can you turn around, officer? He was going to be like, no, idiot. Or he'd be like, if you were to play along, you did. And that was fantastic.
Well, because I wanted to see the yes and cop.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. This guy comes with me with a legitimate problem. That seems to be worked out. All right, we're good here.
It was the way you were like, indeed, like, okay, I'll play your game for now. Like, let's see what you're up to.
The plot thickens. Tell me more.
But don't pull any fast ones on me.
Because I'm watching you.
I already forgot what other drug besides black tar heroin.
Oh.
The black star heroin. We got some of that.
It was probably just meth or something.
Meth, that was crystal meth. That was it. That was the joke.
Yeah. You want the crystal shoes or the...
Do you want the Cinderellas?
Somebody is going to be listening to this going, that's not how that works at all. This is all wrong.
I was about to ask, so are these shoes injectable or snortable?
Are you suggesting, Cody, that we don't know how a real drug deal goes down?
Not at all. Especially if you listen to our past scenes where I sell real drugs to Dave. It's a rough ride, but you get there in style. Because I do all the drugs.
And I like how he gets jacked.
We're jacked.
Rippers.
Jacked. Yeah. That's right.
All right, well, with that out of the way, there is but one.
Out of the way and in the veins.
Ooh.
In the butt
Topical.
veins. Eat a butt vein.
Hide it from your friends. There's one more thing to do, and that is a little thing that is called the Jonologue. Now, normally the Jonologue is a topic that John picks at random and expounds upon. But this time we have a request. John, are you willing to accept an request?
I am,
God
yes.
damn it.
That's how we know it's random, because he just chose it.
All right, this is from our friend Matt. He says, I would like to respectfully
Matt does nothing respectfully.
ask for a Jonologue about read receipt on emails and how horrible they are. So without further ado, we bring you the Jonologue.
And now it's time for John to break shit down. Now entering the Jonologue.
Well, thank you, Matt. I'm going to go ahead and talk about read receipts on emails for me, not for you, although I appreciate your suggestion. Now, read receipts on emails, these are a terrible thing, and let me tell you why they're a terrible thing. You're going through your day, you're reading through your emails, you're ignoring most of them, and all of a sudden this thing pops up. So-and-so has requested a read receipt, and you have to either click yes or some other option. I can't remember, it's confusing, It's something like no, but do this or other options. It's very confusing. So usually you just click yes and then scramble to actually answer this email that you don't want to deal with. You have other work to do, but you have to answer this email because they were a pushy bastard and demanded a receipt showing that you read their email. So now they know, and they're sitting in their cubicle. They're like, he read it. I know he read it. He's on the clock now. If I don't hear from him really soon, his ass is grass. And so you're sitting there, you've got the anxiety welling up. You don't know the answer to this email question. This is going to take some research that takes you away from your job. Your productivity plummets. And so you go, you research this question, you type out your answer. That takes like 20 minutes because you don't want to fuck it up because you know this person has exacting ridiculous standards. And so you fuck it up and you don't remember what you were doing anyway. Day over. Day over, man.
One of the liveliest Jonologues yet.
That was
from the heart. Thank you, Matt.
Yeah, that had some oomph to it.
Struck a vein, Matt.
Thank you very much, Mr. Sanchez.
I only send them for my email taxes at the end of the year. That's why I need.
You pay email taxes?
Yeah, read receipts.
That was a fucking Dave level pun.
I know.
Damn, Benedict.
You know, when it goes to like now entering the Jonologue, I keep thinking it's going to say now entering the Jonderdome or some sort of weird
one thought
facility.
Enter, zero thoughts leave.
Yeah.
Zero.
Or zero thoughts enter and all of them leave. Or multiple. Math is hard.
X thoughts equal, not X thoughts leave.
Which is a sum that is greater or equal to zero.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sure, that. Yeah.
All right. Well, gosh, everyone, thanks so much for listening. If there's anything about this episode that you liked in particular, and I think there may be some,
If it
because
jiggled your janglies.
it felt good in the moment.
My jangles are jiggling.
In the moment.
In the jiggly jangle moment.
So if you do have one of those examples, then please head on over to Wasting All the Time.
Sorry, do it again. I fucked it up, Dave.
Head over to wastingallthetime.com.
Por exemplo.
Pistachio.
I did it again.
Nuts.
Pistachio.
Vote and let us know about it. And at the end of the year, we'll take all of those things and make people do things.
We'll make a milkshake out of them.
And if there was anything you particularly disliked, you should tweet that to us at Jay Hansen himself. That is my personal Twitter feed. That goes directly to me personally, and I never check it. So go ahead and shout into that void, just like really Grandpa Nietzsche would want you to.
It doesn't even shout back.
Nope. It just kind of
exists.
You don't know what's going to happen.
It's a void.
And if you want to
I try to avoid it.
If you want to throw another @ into that tweet, then go ahead and add @ Drowning Man Podcasts because
there's a Twitter handle.
Why
now.
is that, Dave?
Because then we can see it.
Because we're part of the Drowning Man.
Yeah, we are.
Did we do that already?
We are a part of the Drowning Man Podcast Network.
That's good.
Thank you.
Was that an original song?
Yes.
And
you may not know this, but Dave writes all the music for our podcast.
He does.
Nearly.
He writes
and sings a lot of it.
I didn't write the music that was in the break earlier where you were talking.
Did I write that?
No.
I don't write music.
An Apple machine wrote that.
It's probably an Apple employee, if we're perfectly honest.
So,
Anyway.
Until next time,
Take us
mi
home,
nombre
Johnny.
es David.
I'm John.
Yo soy Cody.
Mi llama es Will.
Y we wasted all the time.
That's and.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that was good.
I was liking of your delight.
We'll eat a butt.
That's where the veins are.
That you hide.
The boy,
For the drugs.
The boy Howdy always injected in the veins in his rectum because it was hidden away where no one would see.
Rectum.
And he happened to have easy access to them because of his hemorrhoids. that made it all so much easier and delightful. Anything to chase that high, folks. Anything to chase that high.
I feel sorry and embarrassed for
Bon voyage.
That's almost worse.
Chase your high.
It's almost worse than rectal veins.
Put boy howdy on that cruise
Good
ship.
night, folks.
You bet your sweet ass!
Congratulations, you've made it to the end of another episode of Wasting All the Time, a podcast. If you enjoyed this show, then please consider subscribing on Apple Podcasts or Stitcher, or follow us on Spotify. If you really enjoyed the show, then head on over to patreon.com/timewastepod and become a supporter of our time-wasting efforts. Now, that was a lot of things I just threw at you, so if you forget all of that, just head on over to wastingallthetime.com, and there we have all the answers.
Ian, thanks, Will. Rebuttal, Dave, rebuttal.
What up, Grape? Guess what? Can you please bring back the questions?
Oh, I thought you meant like a volume thing.
Thank you. No.
It's this one, Dave, the one I've
thank
highlighted on the screen, Dave.
Thank you.
You're welcome, Dave. Do you want me to zoom in?
No, bro. That ain't for me.
I ain't about that life.
That's not how he plays, yo.
I was the drunk one.
Is Bam Bam on JB's body? Yeah. JB's body's got all.
Down to the lab sometime. We'll vivisect something.
Spookish, and John makes me want to vomit. Dave, rebuttal. Oh, sorry.
I need them. My memory is not good.
You're old.
What up, Rocket Queen? Guess what? Hey, I got some.
Let's move it right along.
This would be in court.
Yes, it would. I jumped the shark, Dave.
And I liked it.
I jumped the shark, and I liked it.
That Katy Perry is so hot right now.
It's the Happy Days remix.
She's so good when I've spliced her in with a shark. She now has multiple rows of teeth.
Or with
Now she is Katy Perry and Left Shark.
Two Pop Culture 5 me. Oh my God, what's the guy who plays the Fonz? Henry Winkler. He
Yeah.
plays Katy Perry with Henry Winkler. Then I jumped a shark and I liked it.
That's the Fonz, right?
Yeah, basically.
Essentially.
Hawaii.
That was exciting.
What the fuck?
My bad.
That's just a hot dog being prepared.
I wish. Do you have a hot dog? I'm so hungry.
Hot dog sounds really good.
I have a wiener.
I want to go to Wienerworks now.
That's my secret. I'm always
They
hungry.
close so early.
Do they?
Yeah.
My wiener closes early.
Mm-mm.
I'm
They're
surprised
not
you
open for
haven't you
dinner.
gone to Beer Dog
Oh.
that's near
Yeah.
here?
No.
That place is good.
Beer dog?
Yeah, it's
Oh,
over off
yeah.
of Madison? No. Where was it?
I never
it's
heard of
on,
it.
It's in Citrus
No,
Heights.
me neither. I've never even heard of
They,
beer
hand,
dog.
they handcraft
It's
their
at-
own hot dogs.
I wish someone would handcraft my hot
Yeah,
dog.
it's at San Juan.
I'm going to talk to your
and-
wife about that.
San Juan and
please.
Arden, or not Arden, and Auburn.
And then we're
Oh, that's different.
Yeah, like where the Mr. Pickles is over there,
Senor Miguel.
near near
Himself.
Costco and Walmart over there.
Oh, yeah,
I
okay.
hardly ever get over it. I should.
There's-
I was going to
there's-
say I don't.
but there's
You wanna
one
go there?
There's actually one closer. There's in Citrus Heights. It's called Beer Dog.
I wish we
I
had.
think that is Citrus Heights over
It
there.
is?
Consult le oracle.
Maybe I'm wrong. Because this is like San Juan and Auburn.
Oh, yeah, that is about the right.
Sylvan, yeah.
Beer
That's
dog.
right.
Sylvan.
Sylvan,
yeah.
yeah.
It's a really tiny place, but man, their hot dogs
It's
are big.
next to
and good.
JB Liquor. I already like this place.
And Wonderful Chinese, where
I just saw that one.
where our Chinese food feasts come from.
Oh, we should
Wasting
do
All
that
the
again.
Time is unofficially sponsored by Wonderful Chinese. We eat their food.
Mm.
Or any other way, hot dogs are a favorite summertime.
Good Lord.
So much
Solid
peeking.
block there.
I even turned it down.
I'm a mountain climber. I'm getting all the peaks.
Giggity.
Yeah.
Ha ha ha! Wow! Wasn't that show we both just listened to good? Hi, I'm Seth of the Jack Jackson Podcast. Let me tell you about another casted pod you may enjoy. Jack Jackson Noir. In each episode of Jack Jackson, you'll follow the adventures of the titular detective along with other recurring characters. His assistant Kitty, Victor's 6-year-old, the villainous Rube Goldberg, roving packs of feral lumberjacks, secret cults and their bendy, twisty daggers, a landlord, Canadians, and a variety of many others. Each episode delivers a new film noir mystery accompanied by sound effects, historic events, and pop culture references. Some right, most wrong. It's a unique improv comedy experience with a touch of nostalgia. So grab your whiskey, light up a Spuds brand doctor-approved cigarette, and get ready for another crime-busting episode of Jack Jackson Noir, in which Jack takes on his toughest case yet.